Classes came to a startling halt on this campus on Friday when more than 100 different law enforcement officers from across Hamilton County showed up at Princeton High School armed like that.
Yeah, and one of the best ways to assess the damage of the path of a tornado, we heard it earlier from Steve Horstmeyer, it's with that aerial view, a look from above. In our coverage this afternoon, we talked about this. Let's take you to the video so you guys can see what we're talking about. This is the drone shot that I'm talking about. We get above the clouds here, and if you take a look, as I come in a picture here for you, I'm going to show you. In the bottom corner of your screen here, this is where we see some of the storm damage come and move right up. You see debris, trees down, especially in the street. You can see where the trees and power lines were pushed here.
You see all these stars? Princeton was one of 10 that dealt with this on the same day across Ohio yesterday. Police are investigating to see if these are connected or not, and the two that you see highlighted right now are the ones we're going to talk about and let you hear. The 911 call for Princeton school's hoax and a 911 call for a hoax at a school in Akron. The civil unrest continues to intensify in Iran following the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini while in police custody. And protesters show no signs of letting up. And as you can see behind me, the clashes continue. Fires being lit in the street. People continue to gather, and they continue to become increasingly more violent. They actually just wrapped up some of the crime scene tape and appear to be wrapping up a little bit more as we're going here. Again, a good indication that this crime scene may be shrunk here in the near future. But we were showing you earlier the evidence markers that they were picking up. Here's one of the things that they were protecting, just a small blood stain on the pavement there. And again, this is from a trail that goes straight down the sidewalk, and again, based on where they were picking up evidence markers, it looks like it doesn't go straight down the street. It may have zigzagged through Ziegler Park here, but yeah, it's just a little bit of a look. And again, we're right up against the crime scene tape for you here, and we'll go under it and show you again, just another splatter of blood. So somebody who was, it appears, fairly seriously injured, or at least bleeding at a serious rate, made their way over here, maybe to get back to their vehicle, a friend's vehicle, try to get away from what was going on here while they were injured. First alert weather day doesn't mean, everybody panic, everything's canceled for the day, but we want you to know if a thunderstorm's coming your way, so you're not having your family Labor Day softball game and holding a metal bat, when lightning strikes. And parents, grandparents, if you own this right here, well, you need to pay attention because more than 14,000 strollers from UPPAbaby are being recalled due to the potential risk of injury. The Consumer Product Safety Commission reports that the rear brakes, right here is what we're talking on the company's all-terrain Ridge jogging strollers, could pose a laceration or amputation threat. All right, thank you very much, Catherine. So we've been following breaking news for you overnight in the midst of two shootings that happened overnight. We're going to start with a shooting that happened in Mount Lookout. A man was rushed to the hospital after being shot. We now know that that individual has died as a result of his injuries. What you're seeing beside me on your screen is some of those parties, just a couple little clips and some of the debris and damage that's been left behind along Rose and Flora streets after these large gatherings. Now you can see, some cars damaged too, back windshield busted in there. Neighbors say the large and unruly parties have been going on for the last 2 weekends. We're actually standing at Ziegler Park right now. Right down behind me here, this is 13th Street, runs clear down to Main, and that's kind of where it dead ends into the buildings over there. And I do want to zoom in real quick. Cody was talking about evidence markers. We've got evidence markers all the way through the park here. You can see, you were talking about the number of evidence markers. Well, that's letter W. I can tell you they've placed all the way down to Z, and the letters coming our way follow a trail of blood that actually goes across Sycamore and 13th Street.